Hello everybody, welcome back. Rookie MX-5, time for me here from Virginia International Raceway on the full layout. It's the first time I've ever done a race here in any series at all, and I am way off the pace. I elected not to qualify because I am that far off the pace. I think I'm probably 2 to 3 seconds off the fastest guys in the split, and this is obviously not a very good split. Uh, So it's just going to be survival and hoping that somehow everybody torches tires more than I do and I can find my way up a spot or two. I mean, compared to where I'm supposed to finish, if I finish here ninth, that's still ahead of where I'm supposed to be. So I'm just going to hope to keep it straight on the track, clean, and not completely torch the tires. That's really my only shot, I think. So if I could come away with even a 7th place finish, I'd be thrilled to death with that. So we'll just see what we can do.
Okay, Jake.
I'd like to just start in the back just so that I could try to get everybody by me and settle in. So we'll see what happens. The 12 wants to get aggressive. He can easily go around me. I'm going to tiptoe my way through lap 1 till the tires have some heat in them. Just what it looks like is going to happen. So we're just going to bail and let everybody go on the outside. I am perfectly fine with going to the back. Looks like we got a couple guys that started from the pits, so we're not completely last, but we are far enough back. It's going to take it nice and easy, warm the tires up, watch and see if anybody does anything stupid. Now, in my luck, the time that I like to do this is when everybody's going to run really smart and clean. And I will have just put myself further behind the field, but you can go through that section full throttle. I am honestly probably underdriving everything, so don't take everything I do with a grain of salt, but looked like lap times were falling off quite a bit over the course of the run, even though it's only 8 laps. So it's just kind of doing what I can to try to save the front tires and keep some grip in them. Let me get the 3 by me. Seems to be quite a bit quicker. Oh, there's one wreck, so at least one spot back. And we still have the 6 behind me. And the 9 never joined. So technically we're on a 10th right now. I really enjoy this track. Really slow at it, but really fun. This spot right here has been giving me troubles in practice. Time I feel like I can tack it a little bit faster, I hit one of the elevation changes and it just knocks the car sideways and off the track. So, there's a spot that I'm going to underdrive. It's most definitely going to be that area.
Jones is now leading.
Morning this, we're actually 9th, so right where we started. Not a bad start. I think like a high 211 in practice was my fastest, 211.9 or 8 or something like that. So if I can come anywhere near that, I'll be happy with that.
All right, Jake. The next car is Morgan.
This one, like I said, I just haven't been able to figure out. I think where the speed's at is how you take lines in the corners. I think this week would be a really good week for me to learn, if I spent more time on it, how to take those to maximize speed through the corners. Not a very good passing section through here, so we're just going to sit behind the 7 and the 3. Wait for the better opportunity. 7 pushes wide, that was the opportunity.
Good pass, well done.
3 works by the 4. That's one of those corners that I think I'm not setting up in a good way in order to maximize the speed out of the corner. We're Just trying to get a toe off the 3-3s. Swerving to try to detract from that. You know, I'm just gonna sit behind the two of them. 3 goes wide. 4's gonna look to the outside, not the best area to do it. 4 backs off. Kind of underdriving compared to these guys, but staying close and clean is more important. That way, if they make a mistake, can capitalize on it.
P8.
4 sends it wide, and I had nowhere to go. Oh, there's a 4X I couldn't avoid. Probably should have stomped on the brakes sooner, but it is what it is. My luck sucks this week. Unlike the ARCA and the NASCAR Legends race, I don't think I could have done anything to avoid that one. I think we were just too close and he spun at the worst spot. So, up to 8th. 7th, excuse me. Pretty much in the area I wanted to be, maybe one spot away, but everybody's spread out so much now that I don't think we're gonna get any more spots without somebody really wrecking. Should be kind of rare. So it just becomes time trial practice for me.
It's now 4.9 seconds.
A couple guys that are close enough. Looks like the 2 had some issues. He falls back. Sadly, I still can't actually see him. I'm just gauging that off of the relative. Overshot that corner a little bit. Drove in too fast. Killed the time out. I've really been feeling the effects of that in practice as well. You can tell when I tend to overdrive corner entries. I can just watch the lap time fall apart out of it.
Rowener is now in the lead. New fastest lap for Graham, 2:08.73. P7.
Another corner I feel like I could do a better job entering in to carry a little more momentum off. Just change the entry angle. Too hot there. We got a couple cars near each other. Looks like one off the track is the 12.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Still not close enough to take advantage of that, but something to keep an eye on. Tires might be hot, maybe they'll go through another slide.
The next car is Graham. The gap to Morgan behind
did
is
get by
increasing.
at 12.
It's now 9.0 seconds.
Just under 5 back of the 12. No pressure at all from the 7 or the 4 behind, which is good. 12 gets going again, he's going to pull away.
Sector 2 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
I'm so slow. It's so aggravating to hear CrewChief call out how far I am off the pace in each sector.
The gap to Graham ahead is increasing. It's now 5.8 seconds.
The pathetic thing is this will be fastest lap I've run here, and it's still not going to be worth anything. Like, the 12 goes for a slide off the track and is still pulling away from me easily. This week is going to kill me.
Okay, Jake, the next car is Crane.
12 gets back by the 3. I don't know if the 3 had an issue or what. 1 had an issue though, so there's a free spot that I did not expect. This is why rookies, all you gotta do is just keep it on the track and keep it going straight. Do that and you'll pass a bunch of people. It's just like that without ever actually being quicker than anybody. I could easily be the slowest car on the track.
2 off the pace.
And I'm now up to 6th. You know, we are gonna almost be 2/3 of the way done here. Not a very good entry. See the 3 and the 12 at least. Fortunately, they're just too far ahead. Oh, not a good corner entry. Not a good corner entry. Tried to drive in a little bit deeper, carry a little momentum before that braking zone, and just overdrove it bad.
The gap to Crane ahead is increasing. It's now 7.2 seconds.
So we did already go by the 1. 6 is also back on pit road. They were both behind us. So no more free spots, just 6th.
6th place. The car in front of us is Graham.
Three gets back by the 12. They still, while battling each other, yet to open it up. I just completely missed downshift.
Yellow flag.
Second gear, which caused me to overdrive the corner. There's the 3. I gotta get away from him, otherwise he's gonna catch me. I need like 3 or 4 seconds probably. Hey. I don't know what happened between him and the 12, but top 5 would be great. I could somehow hang on to it. Like I'm just entering a little too early there. I feel like I could enter a little bit later, kind of arc it a little bit quicker, and then point it straight out, carry a little momentum. Just kind of thinking out loud live. Haven't really been close enough to watch many of the quick eyes lines.
Sector 2 is 1.3 seconds.
Just going with the fact that they're, you know, 2 seconds, 3 seconds faster than me. Right now I'd rather underdrive this corner, just to try to stay ahead of the 3 and not unnecessarily throw anything away. Kind of like that. That was not good. The 3's gonna get me here this lap, unless he does something stupid on his own. But 6th place is what it'll be. Not even gonna contest him. It's just not worth
2 to go.
Potentially getting wrecked. Looked like he was gonna try to look to my inside there in the 1. He'll have plenty of opportunities to get by me, I'm sure. There's another spot I'm underdriving it. Just gonna stay
Push
right,
now.
let
The
him
guy
by.
behind is catching.
No
Come on,
reason to
Jake.
challenge him.
Don't panic. We'll get him back.
I mean, it would have been nice to finish 5th, but I'd rather let him by finish 6th than potentially get wrecked and finish further back. It's one of those I recognize my limitations, and when somebody's quicker than me, I'm not gonna hold you up. There's racing, and then there's just, I don't know, that's just me being stupid. Maybe I can stay close enough behind him, that way if he does do something stupid, I can be there to capitalize. Or I could do something stupid like that.
The gap to Crane ahead is increasing. It's now.
I was lucky to not be
1.4
off track.
seconds.
Just carried too much speed. Transfer the weight too quick. Nothing like being 30, 40 seconds behind the leaders too over an 8-second race. Although, in my defense, I did have a lap where I gave up like 3 seconds having to stop for the 4 when he spun right in front. But still not, in the grand scheme of things, still not worth that much. Alright, lap 8, let's make this one the best one. I guess when you don't drive very fast, you don't have to worry about tire fall off.
B6. White flag, one more lap. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Still feel like I entered that too shallow. Same thing at that one. Yeah, I gave up like 2/10 there. Oh, nothing like just using too much throttle and pushing it wide. Ah, I'm so bad. Just so bad this week at road racing. It's not very good. It's okay. This is still the one that... I don't know if I'm worse at this or if I'm worse at
Sector
dirt.
1 is
Probably
1.7
worse at dirt,
seconds
but
off the pace.
this isn't very pretty either. This is the pure fun and why I still run the rookies and show you guys that. Because when you're 4 seconds off the pace, there's no reason to be running much else.
The gap to Crane ahead is increasing. It's now 4.0 seconds.
At least on the bright side, top 6 should still gain me I rating, especially given that I was the 10 car. That really matters all that much. Kind of overdrove it, kicked it a little too much. The difference between rotation and then overdriving and sliding, that was the latter. Alright, well, I mean, for my capabilities, what I could do this week, I felt like I drove a pretty good race. Obviously, I had the contact with the 4, but I don't think there's really anything I could do to avoid that.
Yellow flag.
And we kept it
P6.
cleaning on the
Well
track.
done, mate. Good finish.
That was the contact before us was the only incident point, so not gonna be bad there. Let's the overlay off. I can look at the tires. 95, 98, 96, 97. So on the left front wearing it a little bit. Left side tires temps were pretty close. Right sides weren't terrible. I guess a little bit heavier loads for the right-handers compared to the left-handers, but not bad. I want to see what happened with the 3. So he's to the inside of the 12 going into 1. Gets inside of him. The 12 lets him go. Just genuinely curious what happened, to be honest. So I think it was this corner. Takes a really shallow entry. Oh, he just looped it on his own. Caught the curbing and just looped it on his own. And then backs it up. And then gets going. That was when I came in. It was like, whoa. So probably not the best rejoin. I wouldn't say the worst rejoin. Let's look at... This is where I've got the 4 ahead of me. It's coming into braking. I don't know. Let's see. The 4's checking up hard for the 3, just overdrives the entry, gets into the back of him, comes off. I think what I did... Let's look at it from my cockpit perspective. I think I was expecting, so when the 4 goes down here, I was expecting to kind of continue across the track. So on the brakes, getting on the throttle, kind of wait for it, and then had to jump on it when I saw him kick back across the track. I don't... Based on what he did going to the outside of the corner and wide here, I still probably would have gotten clipped, and I probably would have spun me around. At least this one, I just kind of hit him and stopped. I don't know. Like I said, my read, I think, was him coming across the grass and then shooting across the track. So if I stayed tight to the normal line, he was going to come across my nose and be out here by the time I go around here. And he kicked back to the left way faster than I expected. So, I don't know. You tell me what you think about that one. If that was the right read, if I read that completely wrong. Um, I don't know. That one's hard to say. But overall, I mean, aside from that, I'm really slow. Like so much time to gain by not sucking. But otherwise, not bad. So let me know what you guys think about that one. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. Try to get better. I'll probably run one next week again. So let me know what you think. And until the next one, I hope all your laps are passed, your races are clean, and your finishes are good. Thanks for watching.